Hey y'all, I'm Julia Dennison. I'm the executive editor of parents.com, and I thought I would take you guys through a little bit of my crazy day trying to work from home with Ezzy, my daughter, who is my coworker right now. And I really just wanted to know what you guys are all up to when you're trying to cope and work. I'm talking to the camera. I'm talking to everybody at home. Say hi, Ezzy.
Hi.
Hello. So, first things first. When I found out that when I heard it was a good idea to talk to you guys, I thought I would at least try and put on makeup, and I totally forget how to even do that because I haven't put on makeup in a really long time.
Can we do it too?
Yeah, here. Just figure, why not? Okay, that's for the cheeks. Here, show us. That looks good. So, next on the agenda is currently have my laptop set up in the kitchen where I've promised pancakes to Ezzy's 3.5. She'll be 4 in June. I've promised her pancakes, and pancakes I will deliver, I guess, and also try to hold meetings over Slack. We'll see how that works out. Talk to you soon. Okay, so I'm in my kitchen. No, Ezzy, don't. That's my computer. Please don't type into my computer. I think everybody at my work is going to get Slacks from my daughter today just by accident. So first things first is I'm just looking in the fridge because I'm going to get an egg. Like I said, I'm multitasking and doing pancakes, slacking, and pancakes. Let me open this window. I'm like all about opening the shades because I just feel like if I can't go inside. Oh, so I should tell you a little bit about my story. I was on vacation before all this, right as this was all starting. So I was in London visiting my friend. I used to live in London for almost 10 years. So I got really good friends out there. I was visiting some friends out there, and then my friend and I went to Paris right at the moment when all this was happening. So as I was just going to Paris, I got the notification that there was this travel ban from Europe, and I freaked out. But then it turned out that they were letting citizens back and I'd be okay to come back, so that's great. So I did end up coming back on my regular scheduled flight, which was by way of London. I did think about changing it, but honestly changing it was more trouble than it was worth, and basically impossible. I couldn't get through the airlines anyway. So I tried to enjoy Paris through self-isolation, eating baguettes. I came back, got my temperature taken as I came into JFK. This was all the other night. Anyway, now I'm in self-isolation basically for the next 2 weeks. I should stay at home and avoid contact with anyone if I have any symptoms. I don't, so I'm feeling okay. So I, more than anybody else, although I think we're all in the same boat, honestly, I feel like everybody should be self-isolating right now for the next 2 weeks and staying mostly home. So not too different from all of you. So because I'm doing that, I just feel like, I know it's a little thing, but I just try to, hi Ezzy, I just try to keep the curtains open so that I'm getting some of this beautiful New York City nature right here. It's better than nothing, right? Okay, back to pancakes. So I've got my computer out of 3-year-old reach, and now, Ezzy's pulling my jeans. Now I'm gonna mix up this pancake mix. Well, I'm being tugged on and from a small child. Also, if you got a glimpse of my sink right now, it's got a lot of dishes in it, so I hope you didn't. But also, I don't like to make excuses for myself ever, but a little bit about my story is that I co-parent with, can you see the top of the head? Hello. I co-parent with my daughter's dad. Oh shoot, maybe coconut oil was not a good idea for pancakes. It's getting all lumpy. Oh, now it's like a hardened piece of oil in the middle. Oh God. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a domestic goddess. I'm normally at the office working my butt off. So this is strange and new territory. Oh, I think if I mix it and keep it warm, it'll melt. Anyway. Sorry, I co-parent with my daughter's dad, so we share our time 50-50, and so that's been a little bit of an interesting one when you're trying to self-isolate. But we're still basically continuing to have our custody arrangement. I think it's more important. I don't, I want us both to have access to our kid, and also
Mama, what are you doing?
we're only a few blocks away, so it's a really quick walk, and we can just avoid people as we walk over. I'm making you pancakes per your request, and I aim to please. So, and let me just check this slack-a-doodle. Oops. Ezzy, did you just slack somebody?
What?
Yeah, we were just basically discussing over Slack with everybody whether like all these projects that we have planned, whether we should still do them, because it's like everything has changed, right? It's like we live in a whole new world now. And things that we thought were important before are maybe not important now. But then, we don't want to not talk about really important issues to do with parenting and pregnancy and giving birth and everything else, obviously. But we're all recalibrating, so there's a lot of recalibrating happening. So mixture of me catching up from vacation, making pancakes, and recalibrating what the heck kind of content we want to cover. But I think bottom line is I feel really good because I feel like with parents.com, like it's really important content that we do, and I feel like parents are all of a sudden having new roles to do. Not, when you were a working parent, now you're a stay-at-home parent and a working parent. When you were a stay-at-home parent, all of a sudden maybe you might have another parent at home, your husband or wife at home with you, or your partner who wasn't home with you before, and there's like new relationship issues to tackle. If you're a single parent, you're by yourself, and it can be very isolating. Oh my gosh, I think there's just so much to talk about. So I feel very grateful that I work in the sector, industry, whatever that I work in, and I love my job. And I'm so blessed and grateful that I get to keep doing it while making pancakes, but boy, it's really strange times. So good luck to you all. I'm dying to hear how you guys are all coping. Am I just the only person that feels a little bit insane right now? And the thing is, I can't make, this is how, it's the same old same. Like, I can't make pancakes. I can't make the right pancakes. Like, I'm, botching the pancakes. You feel like you can't do enough as a mom. You can't do enough as a pancake maker. You can't do enough on Slack because I have Slacks I have to go answer. But anyway, I feel like there's a camaraderie amongst parents. My mom friends who I've been texting have been my savior. I mean, like, just, I get like a little emotional thinking of it if I didn't get pulled onto the floor. Anyway, I love you guys, even though I feel like I don't. Okay, now, as you don't pull down my fans. I think it's about sums it up. Even if I don't know you, I feel like we're all in this together, Ezzy. And thank God for that. So I just want you to see this. I decided to use like all the mix is one pancake after I made my daughter's 2 pancakes, because like I couldn't be bothered to make multiple pancakes for myself, and it kind of like worked out kind of perfectly. I mean, whatever, it's a pancake. So I'm just here camped out my standing desk that is the kitchen counter, because I figure my daughter's watching Room on the Broom. My computer's in here, and sometimes I feel a little bit like, and she's just like next room over. I mean, literally right there. I can see her practically from here. And I sometimes feel like when she can't see me, I can get more work done. So I'm gonna keep maybe working in the kitchen like this. Which brings me to something I wanted to talk about. And that is that I feel like there's a lot of stress around scheduling and homeschooling and what we should be doing in terms of educating our kids. And I don't know if it's just because I was just in Europe, but I'm feeling very Euro about this. And this feels like a very American thing to feel like we have to be super productive in these as we self-quarantine, self-isolate. It really feels like a time where we just have to take care of ourselves, heal, work out our emotions, do whatever we need to do. If that is starting a new online course because you have the time, great. But as a parent, do you need to schedule everything that your kids are doing? No. I mean, in France, they don't even teach their kids to read until they're like 7. It's like they focus on the art of conversation first because, of course, they're French. But I think that that's like a really good, it was better lighting. I think it's something really good to think about. Like if you don't homeschool your kids and you're just coping, or you're just getting by and you're just putting Room on the Broom on while you try and do your work over a messy kitchen counter where you're just also trying to eat a pancake in peace, you do you, girl. I'm doing me. I think just solidarity. No judgment zone here. Just thought I'd prop you up for a second on my coffee cup. Look at this. This is because I'll hold you for it. This is because I have been washing my hands too much. And it's literally like, look how red my hand is. I don't know how else to do it. It feels counterintuitive if I'm literally making my hands bleed, but what can you do?
Mama, again.
Are you guys all going slowly insane? We're going slowly insane. It's only been 2 days. We're going nutty nutty.
Begin.
Nutty 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 nutty. Do I have a lot of unanswered emails right now? Yes. Should I be answering them instead of doing this? Probably. Is it hard to type when you have a 3.5-year-old in your lap? Yes. Am I trying to type and Slack like I'm stay on top of things like I always try and do? Yes. Am I making myself insane doing that? Aha! Do I have amazing bosses and coworkers who are understandable? I am lucky that way.
Again.
Man.
Again.
My thoughts really go out to the people out there who can't work from home and therefore aren't able to work like this. I do feel really lucky. Again. All right. Real talk. Deadline. Ezzy's new favorite game, I'm saying quietly because if she hears me talking about her, Ezzy, no, is to be on a pretend phone working and sounding exasperated. And I really hope that isn't a reflection of me right now. But it does sound like she's managing some very tough members of her team right now on the phone.
My tickets.
As you likes. Keep going.
Okay. Stop taking a picture of me.
So, sitting on the couch watching Princess and the Frog, and basically I just put all of her some snacks into a bento box and put her pasta in a bento box too. She's still in her PJs. See, I had this like great, oh my God, my hair. I had this great idea that I would just end today's update by doing Cosmic Kids yoga with Ezzy, and you could see how productive we were going to be during this day. But when I keep asking her if she wants to do yoga, Ezzy, you want to do yoga? Ezzy, do you want to do yoga?
No.
So anyway, but I think if I did yoga, then that would be contradicting this whole idea that I'm having, that we should stop pressuring ourselves to feel like we're doing the best, most amazing parenting job always at all times during our self-isolation, and just do the best we can. And sometimes if that means watching Princess and the Frog, hey Ez, where are you going? Nothing. And eating snacks out of a bento box, and then like all of our meals have basically just blurred into one large meal. I mean, this is the best we can do. So I'm gonna sign off for today, but I'll check in with you all tomorrow. I hope you guys are staying happy, healthy, sane, all the things. I'm thinking of you. I feel like we're one big together village in spirit. So see you tomorrow.